before I go ahead and get into this video, I just want to say that this is a very sensitive topic for me. This is a topic that I usually won't speak about. Like, I'll change the subject, or I don't know. It just makes me very uncomfortable. I've told very, I can't even say that I've told very few people. I haven't told anybody. Like, nobody knows this. So this would be the first time me actually speaking on the specifics of the events that occurred in my domestic relationship. So if I get emotional, if I start crying or anything, please just bear with me. I don't know what's to come from this. The relationship that I was in was when I was 17. I was senior in high school. As a matter of fact, school had just started when we started dating, because it was like August, October. So school had just started. Like, I just started my senior year. Long story short, we met at a football game and we started texting, and it turned into a relationship. 3 months into the relationship, he starts talking about, oh, how badly he wants a kid, and how badly he's in love with me. Oh, he loves me so much, and he wants to have a baby by me, and da da da. And I'm telling him, like, I don't want to have a kid yet. Like, I'm not ready for a kid. I know I'm not ready for a kid. I'm 17. Like, I'm about to go to college. I was literally signing contracts for school. I was already accepted into college. And so I should have knew, like, this should have been my red flag, the fact of that he was trying to force this pregnancy upon me. But, you know, like I said, I was young and dumb. I did not take that as a red flag. I continued to have sex with this man without protection. I was not on birth control because my body does not like birth control, so I don't take it. So yeah, that's what happened. The week that I was going to send the money down, it was like a $200 and something deposit to Delaware State University in Delaware, obviously. To hold my spot for the upcoming school year. Literally the week that I was going to send a deposit, because it was due that week, this is the week that I made my final decision. This was the final week, and so I was getting ready to send my deposit, and like, I don't know, my body wasn't feeling right. Something wasn't feeling right, and I missed my period. So I start freaking out, and I'm like, I'm not sick, so like, it can't be that. So like, the only other thing is I gotta get a pregnancy test. So like, I didn't want my parents to know, and I didn't want anybody like from around town to see me, so I didn't go into a store and buy a pregnancy test. I ordered one online. Actually, I ordered 5. It wasn't 1, it was 5. I ordered 5 of them, and I didn't even end up taking all 5. I only took 3 of them, because once I read pregnant 3 times, I think that was enough for me, and I immediately like burst out, like hysterically crying. Like, it was bad. My sister came to the bathroom, like, just to see, like, yo, like, what's wrong with you? Because I guess she heard me through the wall. Her room's right next to the bathroom, so she must have heard me through the wall, like, just start crying. So yeah, I didn't even say anything to her. I just like showed her the test. Like, I just pointed at them, like, look. And she looked, and she's like, oh. And then she just held me while I cried. And so yeah, that was the beginning. And I knew, see, all these red signs. Now that I'm telling this story, I'm noticing all these red signs that I didn't notice when I was younger. Another red sign that I should have noticed, like, get out, abort mission, was when he found out I was pregnant. At first, he's so happy, oh, he's so excited, and oh, he can't wait to raise this baby. He's gonna be the best daddy. He's gonna be the dad that his dad never was, and yada yada. Yeah, yeah, sounded good, really good. Well, that lasted about maybe like a month, and then he starts talking about getting abortion, getting abortion. Like literally, like trying to force me to get an abortion. He's telling me he's gonna pay for it and all and everything. And if you know me, when I have my mind set to do something, like I'm gonna do it. Or like if I start doing something, I'm gonna start it and I'm gonna finish, and I don't even care if there's a hiccup on the way. Like it's gonna get done. I'm gonna make sure I finish this. So at this time, I already got over the fact of, oh my God, I'm 17, I'm pregnant. Like I made a decision. Like I had to decide, am I gonna send Delaware State this $200 and get an abortion and go to school, or am I gonna stay home and keep the baby? And the reason why those are the only two options is because I thought about keeping the baby and going to college. If I would have went to college, my son was born in October 29th. So if you know anything about college, that's in the middle of the first semester. So literally I would have paid this money to go to school for like about maybe like a quarter to a half of a semester, and then I would have had to leave to go home, which is states away, mind you, because I'm in Delaware, I'm not in Pennsylvania. So to me, it wasn't worth it. Like wasting my hard-earned money and keeping this baby at the same time as going to school. It wasn't worth it to me, because I would have had to leave school, and then it's like a waste of money, and then I have to go back and basically redo the first semester because I didn't finish the first semester. So just, like, you understand, like there's no way, it was no way it was happening. It was just bad timing. Like the way it happened, it was just bad timing. So I made the decision that I made to not get an abortion, and I kissed Delaware State goodbye. I'm still sad about that to this day. To this day, like I really wish I could have went to school. I still can, but you know what I mean. So yeah, he starts talking about he doesn't want to have the baby anymore. That is the next red flag that I just completely ignored. And that is like what I feel like triggered him, because he likes to have control over situations. So once he wanted me to do something and I told him like, no, that's not what I'm doing, like he didn't like that. So that's really when the relationship became abusive. And even like before this, I forgot to mention, like, he's always checking my phone and accusing me of doing stuff. And mind you, I found stuff in his phone. So, like, I know that you're cheating on me. And I'm honest to God at this point, I'm not cheating on him. So, for him to be accusing me, like, it made me feel, like, very bad. Because I'm like, why? Like, what am I doing for you to make me think that I'm this person? Like, so this domestic violence that I dealt with was emotional, and it was physical, as well as like it took like it messed with my mental health. Like I have mental health issues, and he really triggered, like every trigger that I have, he triggered it, and he also added triggers. So the relationship goes on. I'm pregnant. Okay, he's abusing me while I'm pregnant. Let's see, he starts off by doing it, like hitting me in places that are not, like, are places that I can easily cover up, like my arms or like my chest or like my legs or something. Like something that if he punched me or like if he scratched me or left a mark on me, I could just put on a t-shirt and cover it up, you know? It's like stuff like that. So that's how it was able to be hidden for such a long time. And what really like made it get really bad is when he started doing that to me. I told him like I don't want to be with him anymore. Like, you don't want to father your child. You are like treating me very badly. Like, I don't want to be with you anymore. And like, so that just got him really upset. At this point, he's like becoming very obsessive. He's like following me around town. He literally has people watching me. Like, I'll be out somewhere and like I'll get a text from him like, yo, why are you with this person? And I'm looking around like, how do you know like where I am and what I'm doing? Like, it's like it got very, very stalkerish, creepy. Like, leave me alone. Like, seriously, that's really to the point it was. And like the stuff that led up that happened after that point, it's just like I feel like it was out of pure desperation. Like he needed somebody so bad, and for whatever reason he wanted me to be that person, but I couldn't be that person for him because I'm dealing with my own stuff. I'm trying to be strong for me and for my son that I'm taking care of, and you're just dragging me down, like literally, like just like a dead weight just dragging me down. I'm trying to run and you're pulling me back, and I couldn't do this anymore. I could tell you about an incident where like we got into a car chase and my son's in the car. Like, this is how like he doesn't care about my life, he doesn't care about this kid's life. And he chases me. I'm just gonna tell you guys the whole story. Why don't we just have a story time? So, story time. The day that I got into a real life car chase. To start the story, I'm gonna say I had a PFA on him because, like I said, he was abusive. I didn't want to be with him, like, and I felt like this was like my protection. So anytime he tried to attack me, I could just call 911 and they'd come and, you know, he'd get in trouble. Yeah, it don't really work that way. Now that I had one, so like I feel like it was kind of pointless, but whatever. So we were together the day before this happened. For something, it had to do something with TJ because he's still trying to be a part of TJ's life, and I was never the person to keep TJ from him ever. No matter what he did to me, I never kept his son from him. Like, seriously. And you can ask anybody that knows me can tell you that I've never kept his son from him. So like the basis of our PFA was that we could have contact only for the sake of our son. Any other conversation that we had besides us had to do about TJ, it was violation of PFA, and we both get in trouble. Like, it's not just him violating, I could violate the PFA too. So we're together and something for TJ, and he leaves his glasses in my car. And this is how manipulative he is, because I was in the car with my best friend the next day, my best friend Jada, and we're having a conversation, we're talking, we're driving, and she's like, hey, like, there's glasses here. And I literally said to her, like, oh my God, like, my baby father left these glasses in my car. He's gonna use this as an excuse to come see me because he doesn't have a reason to ever come see me. So literally, I lie to you not, honest to God, he calls me. Jada can vouch for me. Literally right after we had this conversation, maybe not even, this wasn't even 5 minutes, my phone rings. I look at the name on my phone, it's his name. I show it to Jada, I'm like, bro, how much do you want to bet he's calling about these glasses? He's gonna tell me right now that he needs to see me to pick up these glasses. So she starts laughing and she's like, nah, da da da. I'm like, all right, bet. So I answer the phone. I have the phone on speaker now, and I'm like, hello. He goes, hey. I said, what's up? First thing he says, I need you to meet me somewhere. I left my glasses in your car. So Jada starts laughing, and he thinks that he's being laughed at. So now he gets mad and he's like, who the F are you in the car with? Like, I'm gonna punch everybody you're in the car with in the face. And he just starts going in, and I'm trying to tell him, like, relax, like, they're not laughing at you. Like, we were having a conversation before you called. That's what we're laughing at. We're not laughing at you. So whatever, he don't even care about none of this. So we meet up, because there's no telling this man no. So we meet up, and he comes to my car window. I'm literally not even trying to open the window. I opened the window literally this much. Like, he had like little small skinny like thin glasses, so I closed them and I slid them through the crack of the door. Here. He looks at me, get out the car. No, you just told me you're gonna punch me in my face. I'm not getting out of the car. You wanted your glasses. I'm like trying to hand you your glasses. Take your glasses. So then he starts walking around the car. he gets to the back of the car, the back seat, and I had two friends in the back seat because it was me, Jada, and then two other people. I had two friends in the back seat, and so before he even walks up to the car, I know this man by now, because by now I've been dealing with this for like a year almost, or about that. It was maybe a year I've been dealing with that. I think TJ was about a year old. It's like give or take a year. So I tell everybody in the car with me, bro, I just locked the car doors. I push the lock button as I'm saying this. Do not open the doors. Do not roll down the windows. Because if he says he's going to do something, this man will do it. I promise you. So, my friend in the back seat, he knows my baby father. So he thinks that it is okay for him to open the door after I instructed him. Like, dude say he's going to punch you. Don't open the door. Well, that's exactly what happened. He opened the door. He goes to reach his hand out to give him a shake. Like, you know how you, like, dap somebody up? He went to go do that, and my baby father just completely, like, dismissed his whole, like, trying to give him a handshake, and he just punched him dead in his mouth. He had to get stitches in his lip because his braces scratched the inside of his lip, and his whole lip was busted open. He's bleeding like crazy in my car. Like, I felt so bad because, and at this point, it's like now you're not even being, like, violent towards just me. You're being violent towards people that you know, because this is not only my friend, like, you know this person. So, like, why are you acting like this towards this person? I don't understand. And this is how the car chase starts, because he punches my friend in the face. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, and then he comes back around to my side of the car, like, now get out the car, as if him punching my friend was gonna make me want to get out the car. No. So I dropped his glasses. I'm not gonna lie, when I drove off, I tried to run him over. I don't think I did. Who knows? But yeah, at that point, like, yeah, I wasn't feeling his whole thing. Like, I'm trying to be nice to give you your glasses. You're just being mean. Like, literally just being mean for no reason. So at this point, yeah, all right, now it's my turn. I was trying to run over this man's glasses. And so I drove off. Little do I know, he has the bright idea to drive after me. So this is when the car chase begins, because he's literally trying to drive me off the road, guys. Like, when I tell you, like, bro, if you live in Eastern Pennsylvania, you know there's always police outside, okay? There's always police outside. The one time I need a police officer to be outside, there's nobody outside. I'm literally being chased by this man. I'm running stop signs, like, I'm running red lights. I'm swerving around cars because cars are, like, stopped in front of me at red lights and stop signs and stuff. No, I'm not waiting, I'm going around. And he's following me around, these people trying to make me drive off the road, like, literally. And I thank God to this day that I'm a very good driver. Like, it's not necessary for me to drive like I'm in Fast and the Furious all the time, but, like, on a serious note, I'm a very good driver. I really can drive. And my baby father, he knows this about me. So this is why he's chasing me around town, because he's trying to see, like, how far he can push me. Because I think he thought that, like, I was just gonna, like, stop and just, like, let him hit my car. No, I need my car. Like, I can't let you keep damaging the things I need in my life. Like, he broke my windshield the one time. He broke my side view mirror. He messed up my brakes. Like, seriously, like, he just kept, like, destroying stuff. He punched holes in my wall in my room. Like, he used to punch on one of the dogs that I had. I had to give my poor dog away because I couldn't feed him anymore, because he started to associate me with him getting punched on. So then it became a point of, like, he don't even mess with me anymore. He don't even want me to feed him. He don't want me to touch him. Like, don't come around me. Like, he don't want me around him because he feels like when I come around is when he gets beat up, which was true at that time. So yeah, like, seriously, my baby father did a lot of stuff. Like, I've had guns put to my head. I have scars on my neck still around somewhere in this area from him, because the one day he choked me so hard. The friction from him going like this, the friction from his skin rubbing on mine, like, ripped my skin off. Like, I'm just trying to think of examples. He broke the windshield on my mom's car. He punched me in the face the one time, and this was the first time where he actually hit me in, like, a noticeable place. And like, that was kind of an eye-opener to me when he did that, because it was like, you know, when you can hide something, it's easier to deal with because only you know about it. When he punched me in my face, like, there was no amount of makeup I'm putting on my face that's covering that up. So now, not only does my household know what's going on, like, everybody outside knows I got punched in the face. Like, and they can see this. And they're gonna ask me, yo, what happened to your face? And I'm supposed to make up a story. Like, do I make up a story, or do I tell them, hey, my son's father punched me in my face? Like, and that's what did it for me. Seriously, like, that was like the drawstring for me. I couldn't deal with him anymore after that. I was already trying to not deal with him, because at this point it was more of like, I'm trying to live my life. Like, all right, I've accepted the fact that you're not going to be here for your son. Cool. Just leave me alone. Like, I've accepted the fact that you don't want to be here. I've accepted that I'm going to be doing this by myself. Like, just leave me alone. Like, seriously. And it's like to the point where, like, I just want to, like, fall off the face of the earth. Like, literally, if I could have just disappeared, I would have. Like, just to get away from him. Like, please leave me alone. And so, him doing that, the state actually picked that up, because when my mom returned home, obviously she saw my face, so it turned into a big scene. The cops got called. I didn't press charges on him. I'm not the type of person to go to court and testify. It's not my MO. It's not, yeah. I'd rather not. So, I never pressed charges, but since I guess it was domestic violence, the state of Pennsylvania picked it up. So it was the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania versus him, and they charged him with endangering the welfare of a child, because I actually had my son, I was actually holding my son when he hit me. So he got charged with that. He got charged with it's like aggravated assault or something like that. I forget the specific name of the charge, but it was harassment. I don't know, man. I guess it's not important. But I guess the moral of the story of what I'm trying to say is that if you're in a domestic violent relationship, please get out. Do not wait. Like, even if the guy is like me, not like me, but like how my situation was, where like he just was like a leech, he wouldn't leave you alone, like, go to the police, because I didn't. Seriously, go to the police, or go to somebody that you know that will help you, because I didn't do that either. I didn't go to anybody in my house. I didn't go to my friends. I didn't go to anybody. I kept that my secret. Only I knew that I was being abused every day, like very badly abused. So please don't do that. Please don't keep it a secret. Please let people know. Please tell somebody. Please get help, because you deserve better. I don't care who you are, what your situation is, where you live, how you came up in life. You do not deserve that. You do not deserve to be emotionally abused. You do not deserve to be physically abused. Nobody deserves that. Everybody deserves to have a peace of mind. So please get help. If you need me to post the domestic violence hotline, I will do that. I'll post that in the description of the video. Seriously, I'll post that in the description of the video. And you can also Google it. You can Google domestic violence, because actually I looked it up because I was gonna do like definitions and stuff, but the definition that I read, man, we know what domestic violence means, so I just skipped over that part. But yes, please get help. I'm going to end this. Please share my channel. Please share my channel and subscribe to it. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe. I need 1,000 subscribers, y'all. Like, seriously. And that's not even a big number. It's not a big number at all. I know I can reach that. I just need y'all help. I need y'all to help me please get 1,000 subscribers. I need 4,000 watched hours. I'm not really worried about the watched hours, because if I can get the subscribers, I know who's ever subscribing to me is going to watch my videos. So as long as I keep providing videos, the hours will start building up, because guess what? The more videos that you guys watch, the more watched hours that I get. So we just gotta make this work. I need you guys to work with me. Please share. Get people to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment on my videos, leave me feedback, things I can do differently, topics you want me to talk about, anything. Seriously, let me know. I'm all ears. I love constructive criticism. So hashtag damaged butterflies. I'm out. I will talk to you guys later.